Good evening. Hi, Nikita. Very good evening. And Suprita. Okay, great. So, Yalini, another great day at English at 8. Looks like you won. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know whether it's get announced. I'm releasing something before it's being announced. Let me just see. No, Rashmi has put it in the post. Yes. So another great day at office, as they say in English, right? So brilliant, fabulous. Okay, great. And sorry. Okay, great. So Nikita, what happened? You said you are not going to cut any cake and all, but a lot of people made you wished you yesterday, and also you had a good evening yesterday.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, great, fabulous. So Kanchana is here. Okay, brilliant. Good evening, Kanchana. How are you doing today?
Yeah, good, sir.
Very good, very good.
But
Suprita, sorry,
work is not finished yet.
work is not finished yet.
Yes.
Okay, so after this call, maybe you will be finishing the
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, this is a good thing because all have to learn something. Next time if it happens, I'm going to learn something. So this is a great opportunity. I hope you're enjoying. I know you might have to do the work after this. I hope you're enjoying this session.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great, fabulous. And Sharanya is here. Sharanya, Rashmi, check with Suprita because she's there. Sharanya, good to have you here. What happened yesterday? Everybody missed you.
I went for functions. I had
You
a
went
function
to.
to attend.
Okay, right. Okay, unavoidable thing. As much as possible, if you are regular, that will be great, fabulous. And Hafsa, hope it's not the same issue with you.
What, sir?
Yeah. So today you are with us. So right, because you sometime you are there, but then you're not able to listen, or we are not able to communicate with you. So
Because of loose connection, sir. Because of
lose network connection. Because of network connection. Okay. So be logged in with us. Hopefully today it will be fine. I believe again we can't hear our audio because of network connection. I believe. Hafifa, how about your end?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So things are fine today. Connection is fine. Everything is fine.
I'm using a mobile, sir. So
Okay,
audio is
fine.
fine, but I'm not sure about network connection.
Okay. Do you both stay together, or maybe stay together? I mean to say, stay in close vicinity, somewhere nearby.
Who?
No, you are both far. Okay, fine.
Who, sir?
You and Hafsa. Do you
No,
live
sir. We
nearby
don't know
each other?
each other.
Oh, you don't know each other. Okay, because she is also having the same issue like you have. Okay, fine. So be connected here and there in between. I'll check with you people, right? So that you will be able to whether you are connected with us and able to understand, right, what's being said and all, right? And also see, we will be also having assessment. Let me also tell you that. So assessment is likely to be scheduled. So so the thing is that there will be things which will be asked from here, maybe the words, maybe those kind of a thing, right? So it also goes to the DTouch portal which they have. right? So that is also something which will be happening, right? It may not happen tomorrow, but it will happen at least hopefully next week, right? So if you remember, if you know that I used the word vicinity just now, does anybody know what is vicinity? Do you live in close vicinity? What do you mean by that, vicinity? I asked Hafsa and Hafifa, do you live in close vicinity?
Sir, can I guess?
Why not, please?
Sorry, sir.
It may be locality or area. Is it?
Absolutely, absolutely. Locality or area. They live in close vicinity. Very good, Nikita. They live very close to each other. So that is the word which we will take it as an what do you call assignment for the next class. Okay, so that's a word which you will make in sentence of. Please make a note of it. Vicinity, right? So that's precisely what I asked them. Okay, brilliant. So let's have a word with Suprita as well. We had a word with everybody. Suprita.
Hi, sir.
Hello, Suprita. Great. Brilliant. So, what are the words which I gave you for making sentence?
3 words: offense, elite, and spontaneous.
Brilliant. So, can we see what are the sentences which you have made from these words one by one?
Offense. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Offense. It is a offense to buy stolen goods.
Can you repeat it again?
It is a offense to buy stolen goods.
It's an offense to buy stolen goods. It's an offense to buy stolen goods. Brilliant. Absolutely. Yes.
Next word is elite. She sends her children to the area's most elite school.
She sends her children to elite school.
Yes.
Other than most area elite school, she sends her children to elite schools. Okay.
Next.
Area elite school, you said, right? Area elite school.
Yes.
So instead of that, she sends her children to elite school. Elite meaning a bit of standard and high standard and all those things. Okay. Yes. Great.
Next word is spontaneous. The crowd gave a spontaneous cheer.
The crowd gave its spontaneous cheer. Fabulous. Fabulous. And great, because I'm very happy you try to understand this word and making your own sentences as well. So that is brilliant. Fabulous. So never forget these words now. It should be there in your vocabulary. This is how you build your vocabulary. So elite is one word, spontaneous is one word, and I believe another word was what? What was the other word?
Offense.
Offense. Brilliant. Brilliant. Great. So can we go to one of them who have network issue? Let's see whether they're able to try. Hafsa, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Can you make one of, have you made the sentences?
Yes, sir. For offense and elite, I have made.
Okay. You're making or you made it?
Made.
Fabulous. Please tell me. Tell us, Radha.
Selling illegal drugs is an offense in our country.
Absolutely. Brilliant. Yes.
Then for elite, the elite think that the lower class people are good for nothing.
The elite think that lower class people are good for nothing. Oh, that's a big statement. Yes. Brilliant. Brilliant. Yes. What else? How about another
Then
word? Yes.
Because of network issue, I didn't hear that word, sir.
Okay.
I got only two.
Okay, great. Now you have heard this word spontaneous. Can you make sense of this? Maybe I'll go to other participants and come back to you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. Brilliant, Hafsa. Very, very good. Right. As long as you're connected and you're able to hear, that's brilliant. So what I will do is that now I'll go to Hafifa.
Yes, sir.
Brilliant. So can you read out your sentences, please?
Sorry, sir. I am not aware of all the sentences as I was on leave yesterday.
Okay. So can you take these three words?
I have one sentence for offense.
Okay.
For my statement, no offense.
For my
If I say anything like you are not doing good, no offense. I'll add no offense for that.
okay. So you are saying
That means
a statement, and you're saying don't feel offended.
offensed.
Statement. Correct.
Offended. हाँ.
Offended. ठीक है ना? यही बोलना है ना आपको?
हाँ.
हाँ, मैं जो बोल रही हूँ उस पे ऑफेंस मत होना, मतलब उस पे मतलब ऑफेंसिव मत होना. करेक्ट? दिस इज व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू से.
Yeah, no more arguments.
Absolutely. So don't get offended to my statement. So you can make it change from offense to offended. Don't get offended to my statement. Sounds better?
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. So good attempt. And how about the other two words?
Next word is elite.
Okay.
I haven't heard that word till now. May I know the spelling of that elite word?
ELITE. That's the word.
Elite. Okay.
Okay.
Then next one is spontaneous.
Spontaneous. You know this word?
Okay. I have heard that word. Yeah, I know that, but I don't know the meaning of that. Spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
I think like Josh.
Can be a bit of Josh.
I think it's related to something Josh. Is it?
Yes, more not exactly like Josh. It is like something you're doing in an instant way, right? She made a statement now. The crowd spontaneously cheered everyone, right? So that is spontaneous, meaning which is happening instantly, right? You're not thinking too much. I spontaneously reacted to a statement. So spontaneous. Okay, I've typed this word as well. So just make a sentence and stay connected, right? Hafifa, thank you very much. We both are doing well. Unfortunately, you have some network issue and all. Hopefully, this will be resolved.
Yeah.
So you can
okay.
Stay connected, and I'll keep coming back to you because others I can see the reaction and all. So that's why we are saying keep your camera on. So that's something which we could we will know what is happening and all, right? So hopefully Saranya will also make sentences till I go to others and come back. I'm sure she's working on that. She was not there. She is attending a function yesterday. We can ask her to make a free speech on that function which she attended yesterday. Where should we go? What was the function about? If it was a marriage, what kind of food she ate? Was the food really good? Right? All those things. See, that is the free speech. That's the activity which we do, right? So this is a experience of talking to each other. Okay, so now I go to Yalini.
Okay, for the word offense, I made a statement as two students were penalized differently for the same offense.
Brilliant. Two students are penalized for the same offense differently. Brilliant. So there's a kind of a question in there, right? Why? How? Why didn't they get the same punishment? So there is a lot of thought process into that. Okay, brilliant. Yes.
Okay. For the word elite, Natarajan was selected to play for India along with the elite group of players.
Natarajan. Okay. Okay, absolutely. You're talking about Nattu, who is also called Nattu, who made... Okay, great. So you follow cricket as well?
At times, not every day. Yeah.
Okay, great. Nice to know that.
And for the word spontaneous, without thinking, she made a spontaneous decision to go for an unplanned trip along with her friends.
Okay. Without planning, she made a spontaneous decision to go along with a friend. Brilliant. Fabulous, Yalini.
Thank you.
Great sentences. Very good. Thank you very much. So, Kanchana.
My first word offense. If a minor drives any vehicle, it becomes an offense under the law.
Absolutely. If minor drives a vehicle, it becomes offense under the law. Brilliant. Yes.
Second word elite. Mukesh Ambani is an elite businessman of our nation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes.
Third word is spontaneous. The thief spontaneously ran away after seeing a policeman.
Brilliant. Awesome. Did you make all these sentences now?
Not now, sir.
You have made it before.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm just thinking maybe your skills are good. You made this. Okay, brilliant, Kanchana. You make some. I've seen in other things as well. You make good sentences. A lot of you. You're making very good sentences. Brilliant, right? So as I said, don't forget these words. Be in your vocabulary. That is very important. So I'll quickly go to Saranya. Just see whether she has made something. If yes, great. Or else we will see. I'm sure she would have done that. Yes, Saranya.
2 words. I don't know the meaning of elite.
You don't know the meaning of what?
Elite.
Okay. Elite is something like Mukesh Ambani, like she said, is an elite businessman. She sends her kids to elite school. Right? This is an elite club where only people with good financial background only go there. So elite is something which is like a class of its own. That is elite. E-L-I-T-E, elite. So you shared the sentences which you have made now.
Yeah. For offense, child abuse is a punishable offense.
Child?
Abuse is a punishable offense.
Absolutely. Child abuse is a punishable offense. Absolutely. Brilliant.
And for spontaneous, my friend is so spontaneous and eager to learn.
Spontaneous and eager to run. Brilliant. Brilliant. Can you also think for elite as well? Think we will come back. No issues. Great. All great sentences. Fabulous. So we have done that circle. And so what we would do is that we will get into the lesson part. See, unfortunately, I'm not able to show the video because I had some videos how real life people they have put in efforts and started speaking. And if you look at the way they are speaking, you'll not feel like they are someone who used to struggle, right? So that those kind of videos I had. I'll not be playing all these video together instantly, but what I would do is that I thought I'll space it out between the sessions and play it. And unfortunately, I'm not able to do that today because I tried doing this in the first session in the morning, but they were not able to listen to the audio, right? So I'm working on that. Hopefully, in the coming sessions, we will be able to play. So what at this point of time we would do is that we will go into our slides, right? And so we would just quickly see and talk about a few things which is there in the slide today. So let me share my screen with you. And just give me 1 sec. Okay. So if I have to take you back for a couple of slides back, maybe a kind of just a quick revision what we did. So we call this session only functional English. Why? Because it's pretty difficult to do the entire English in 1 hour every day. So it doesn't happen that way. And also in 8 weeks. So we are talking about the kind of words which we are making. It will give you a kind of a thing, how to use this word, how to improve our vocabulary, how to become comfortable in the language. So that is what, and how we are going to use it on a day-to-day activity which we are doing, right? So that's why we call this. Then we had an introduction. And after that, we also had kind of an icebreaker session. So icebreaker session is something we can again do that in between, right? So I'm planning we will do that next week. Then we also had a preview of the session. I showed you the Excel which talked about the things which we are planning to do. So we covered the foundation part, right? We covered what is the foundation. So it's kind of a creating kind of a need, why it is required, and all those things. Then the vocabulary part, which is very important. And you see there are a lot of words which we are picking up, right? And when you're speaking something there in the slide, I've given one word such like vicinity, right? To you as well, which we will make the sentence in the next class, right? Another thing is that importance of English in the corporate world, right? So we also talked about this. What is the importance of English? Why English? How it will help you to in your personal life and in your professional life to grow, right? How it will help your career, right? So that is something which we spoke about. Then another very important thing is that any training is something very important in the sense like what's in it for me. That's how any training program starts. What are the benefits for you, and how will it help you in the short run and long run? And we discussed about that as well, right? So we also talked about yesterday, do you think this particular language, English, which we call English, is a foreign language anymore? And so we had a kind of a discussion as well in the class. So we all agreed that no, this is something which is not, and just give me 1 second. So we also discussed about that. Yes, no, this is something which is a part of our thing now. And for all this time, almost for 300 years, when Britishers was here and they left this language, and it's become one of our own language now, because our constitution also says English is one of the language. And apart from that, we study that in school, and there are everything around us which is in English. So that's precisely we discussed about that, right? Now, another thing is that importance. So we spoke about that as well yesterday, right? What's the role of confidence in speaking any language? So confidence is required for anything in life, right? So any situation in life, anything in life, to live a life confidently, that's also something very important. But apart from that, when you're learning a new language, it becomes paramount. So I'll give you another word, paramount. So if you want, I can write it down. I will write it down later. Paramount, P-A-R-A-M-O-U-N-T. Paramount is very important. It's paramount to have confidence when you speak in a language which is less used by you, right? Paramount meaning it becomes so important, right? So we discussed about this as well. So so this is something, unfortunately, I'm not able to do, but I will be working on that. We'll have done real life case studies where I'll be showing videos, not only of people who studied in college and all. There are a lot of people who are not even educated. Could be an auto driver, could be someone who's there on the street, but he or she is able to speak, or maybe some tourist guide. They haven't gone to the school, but they are able to speak confidently. So now think, right? So what is that we could do, right? So that is something, a kind of a motivational thing for everybody, right? So we will take this on in the coming class. So now I'm going to talk about something known as bottleneck. So does anybody know what is bottleneck? What do you mean by bottleneck? The bottleneck word is here, bottleneck. So if you see there is a dog, it's got its neck stuck inside the bottle. So that's precisely the ideal picture I got for this one. So it's like a bottleneck. So what are the bottlenecks we have when we speak in this language? So I've given a kind of a clue to you. So anyone want to try what is bottleneck? Just give it a try. Not that difficult. Okay, bottleneck is nothing but it's like kind of a difficulty. What is a difficulty when we, what is a bottleneck? You see the neck is getting stuck. So that person will not be happy. Of course, the person have to be in a difficult situation. The Indian economy is running through a bottleneck now. The pandemic created a worldwide bottleneck, financial bottleneck, right? So bottleneck. So this is another word which we can take for our what do you call a sentence. So 3 words I think I would write all these 3 words for you, and so we will take these words for our sentence building for the next class. So one would be bottleneck, which I'm typing now, bottleneck, and another thing is I said vicinity. Vicinity, we also, okay, vicinity, right? And I gave another word as well, I believe, vicinity and paramount. Paramount is important. It's paramount that you finish that task before you go and meet him. So it's so important, finish this task and go and meet him. Okay, great. So let's get back to this slide, so which says that what are the bottlenecks? So we are going to discuss about, see, the plan is that if you see what we are trying to do here is that we are not only covering up a bit of speaking and sentence building, vocabulary and all, whatever we could do in this 1 hour, but we're also creating kind of a confidence by making you all talk, right? Giving you an opportunity to interact with others, right? So that is something which we all are doing. And at the same time, we have created a kind of a foundation, but now we are talking about what are the bottlenecks which could happen when we are learning this language, right? So that these are the things which we are saying, right? So now one by one, if you look at these slides, and the first thing is that, can anyone read this slide? Let me nominate, can Nikita, can you read this? If you're able to see it.
Yes, sir. Challenges faced while speaking English.
Absolutely, while speaking English. Brilliant. So we are talking about what are the challenges which one will encounter when they are speaking in that language, which is English, right? So one could be over hesitation. Shall I or shall I not? Do I or do I not? Is it required or so? That could be one, also a kind of an hindrance as well, because as we know that, because if you are at home, if you are with friends, if you are at office, what's the kind of a normal language which we speak? Do we speak in English? It's an open question to everyone. How often do we speak in English in a day? Okay, let's go around and ask everybody. Let's start from Saranya. How often or how much do we speak in English per day?
No, I am only speaking in this class.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're only speaking in this class. Quickly to next participant. Thanks, Saranya. Kanchana, how about you?
Me too, sir.
Absolutely brilliant, Kanchana. Thank you very much. Yalini, how about you?
I speak during my working hours.
With whom do you speak?
So to the customer.
Okay.
It's a calling process, so we talk to the customers.
So good for you actually. You get an opportunity to the customer. Otherwise, you may not talk to anyone, right? So brilliant. Okay, Yalini, that's a good thing for you. Let's see whether Hafifa is with us still. Hafifa, how about you?
Yeah, I do speak with my siblings and with my classmates.
That's the best thing it can happen, Hafifa, because you have a speaking partner or a speaking buddy whom you can talk, right? I hope you're not talking to them in your language, or you're only talking to them in English only, as you said. So that's a brilliant thing. Right?
No. I'm just practicing.
Absolutely. So that is the best thing actually it can happen, right? So this is one great thing, and you need to have speaking partner, even if you're making error when you're talking, because your mind will be in the process of the mind will be in the process of thinking, and then articulating and expressing the confidence. So that groove has to be important. That groove, being in that groove, is very, very important. So that's something great. So fabulous. So that is good to hear. And also, so let me go to who would be Suprita. What do you think about that? How often do you speak in this particular language?
This session only, sir.
Sorry. How often do you
Speak
speak?
English only this.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
I speak English on this session only, sir.
So see, so that is okay. Thank you for sharing. And then who else is there? I believe I've done a round with everybody. And Hafsa. Hafsa, how about Hafsa? Hafsa, you can hear us? Okay, fine. See, apart from Yalini, who is a bit fortunate because she speaks to the customer. Yes, Hafsa, are you there? Okay, fine. Okay, no issues. You can put on mute, and looks like you really have some internet issue, right? So you can be on mute. Okay. So as I said, apart from Yalini, look at how many people is able to talk on a day-to-day basis in English. It's not happening unless and until this session is there. This you may not have spoken in this language at all because you are comfortable in speaking the language which you are comfortable. Now, that how would the next level happen? See, this will be only there for 8 weeks. After 8 weeks, what happened? So after 8 weeks, you need to think something on your feet to do something different. You may not be able to go and hire a speaking partner. Yes, I'm hiring you. I'll pay you this much money every day. Talk with me in English. It will not happen. You have to find some way in terms of listening, in terms of seeing something, in terms of reading a subtitle, in terms of reading a newspaper, something loud and all, right? If you want to go there. I see all of you are very, very bright and very brilliant. I'm sure you will have a long career ahead of you if you really want to take it up, right? So that's something which I can see, right? All have great potential. So it's all about mastering this language. I'm not saying get into the Oxford level or something where you're comfortable, where you're able to understand, which you already are. You can even get better. Nothing, no harm in getting even better, right? So let's. This is the only way how I can make this session interactive, because if I keep talking, then what happens is that it becomes one-way lecture, right? So here and there, I have to come back to you. We are also connected remotely. So somewhere down the line, I have to come to you and ask you questions and all, and then it becomes interesting and interactive also. Okay. So let me pull the slide up for you. Share the screen. Okay. Has Nikita read this out? Right. Challenges faced while speaking in English. So over hesitation could be one. Let's look at what are the other reasons which could hinder. One thing is that hypnosis. Hypnosis is nothing but where they do hypnosis and take you to your thought process and all. That is hypnosis. So there is also kind of a hypnosis which is like stop worrying what other things. So this could be one big hindrance as well, right? Stop worrying what other things. So sometimes what happens is that, see, any part in life, sometimes we are too what do you call, engrossed, or maybe when engrossed meaning you are too much into it, like what others will think. It could be the way, example, I'm giving few example. It may not be with you. It could be in a general common example. What other will think if I dress like this? What other will think if I do this? What other will think if I don't do that, right? So one of others thinking is like when you're talking in a language, then you might also think, what would other think? If will they think that I'm putting too much of what do you call, showing my class or my lightness by speaking in this language, right? Or maybe I'm trying to show that I know more than them, right? So those kind of a thing. Or if I'm making mistake, would they judge me because they speak well and I'm also speaking well, but not up to their thing? Will they judge me? Will they laugh at me? So there are so many things which can happen in your mind or could go in mind. So this is one, because see, you all are in 201 and you are there in 201. Why? Because you definitely have more capability than the folks who are there in 101, right? So the thing is that you're much better, but the thing is that to get in to the next thing, this has to be spoken quite often, right? You might still have some difficulty. So the thing is that the moment you stop worrying, then what will happen is that you start doing, right? So it says stop thinking and start doing. So the moment you stop thinking about those kind of a negative things and all, right, you start doing. So this is very important. So anything can be only achieved if you start doing. So this is one of that as well. Okay. So can I ask Yalini to read this slide, please?
Mistakes are fine. They are stepping stones towards success.
Absolutely. And before that, it's like it's okay to make mistakes. It's also saying it's okay to make mistakes. Like I keep going back to the baby, example. It's not like the moment we are born, we start walking. No, it doesn't happen that way, because we are born as a baby and then it takes time for us to grow, then to the crawling stage and then to the walking stage, right? So when from crawling to walking, we fall so many times, then we get up and we do again. So what are we doing what is that baby doing? It's like learning from the mistake. So every time it will get up and fall again, it will learn that not to fall that way, right? Over a period of time, it will know that, no, if I do this, I fall. So let me do something else. So this is the skill the baby is having, right? So the thing is that what we are trying to tell here is that at the time of learning, right? Similarly, if I come to Karnataka and I'm learning Kannada, right? I will also make a lot of mistakes. For example, I have to live there for some time, for instance. Then I can't go into the market and do everything in English, right? I need to speak that language. It could be a small milk packet. It could be some change and all those things, some fruits, vegetable. Here we call something else banana. There they might call something else banana, right? So I need to learn this. So I will make mistakes. If I'm getting too much worried about, oh, what kind of mistakes I'm saying, his fruit seller is laughing at me, then nothing will happen. So you have to take it in your stride, meaning it's okay, right? So that is something. So what it's saying is that mistakes are okay and mistakes are fine. And without mistakes, nobody can attain success as well. There are a lot of successful people who have failed a lot, and we are only talking about a language, right? So language is always like we make a lot of errors, we learn from that, and then we keep getting better. So that is what this slide is all about. Okay. Then another very important thing is that never feel shy while speaking. So this is another pretty important thing. So people feel shy. See, usually there are some introvert, there are some extrovert. Even today there was a confidence video. I'm sure you would have gone through all of you, because English at 8, right? So where does the confidence come from, right? Only few people can be confident, other people cannot be, can someone, because even the introvert person, when at family with friends, they are completely confident, right? So how does it happen? So you feel that there is some kind of insecurity with your outside, you're not confident, right? So these are the things. So there are so many things which we can discuss. So this is like, when you talk in this language, don't feel shy. That is very important, right? Sometimes we talk in our local language itself, we feel shy. That's a different shy, right? But when we are learning, when we are doing something, if you feel shy to take that step and learn, then this will not happen. So that is precisely what this thing is saying, right? Then this one, whom shall I make it read? Kanchana, can you read this, please?
Yes. English is just another language like any other language, Tamil, Kannada, Hindi, etc.
Brilliant. So I'll have a kind of a discussion with you all on this particular thing, and let's have a kind of a debate. This one. So what's your take on this, Kanchana?
I can't see your screen now.
I just stopped sharing this screen because I thought I'll be able to see you all. Just 1 second. Please see this, everyone. This is as Kanchana just read it. English is just another language, like any other. Could be Tamil, Kannada, Hindi, etc. So just English. So what do you mean by this? And do you agree with this? If you have got the meaning. So this is what I want to hear. It's like kind of an discussion in the class now. I'm stopping the screen share. You still are writing?
No.
Your thoughts, Kanchana?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
We were in touch in Kannada or Tulu from beginning itself. I came to know English language after going to school. So I think other language is easy because we are touching that language. As English, we came to know after school or college. It became a bit difficult.
True. How did you study in your school? Did you study in Kannada medium or English medium?
Till 7th Kannada medium, after in English medium.
Okay. But let me tell you, Kanchana, for someone who have studied till 7th in Kannada, you have come a long way actually. So you can pat your back. You can congratulate yourself because you're able to make great sentences. You're able to understand yourself, understand what we are saying. And so you're able to talk well. Brilliant. Fabulous. So this is what the problem which we encounter in India, right? Because there is another thing which like they promote the local language, but of course when you go for a job, you need this for the interview, get into the job and work well and do well and all those things. Okay. So again, the question is, English is just another language. So let's see, she has told the reality. Let me go to Sharanya. What do you think about this?
Yes, sir, I agree with it. Like it is like any other language, but we don't speak from childhood, so it is a bit difficult. Like we usually speak Malayalam, so for us Malayalam is easy and it is fluent. Like English is not so fluent because we don't speak. Like if we speak, it is like any other language.
Absolutely, I agree. Which part of Kerala you're from?
Kollam.
Okay, fine. So absolutely, Sharanya. So reality again, like Kanchana said, the same reality. So let me check with Nikita. Nikita, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, English is just like another language.
Okay.
Yeah, for those who speak fluently in English, yeah, there is no problem. But those who speak their own mother tongue, they face difficulty in speaking English.
Absolutely. She is very clear. English is just another language, right? So, so that is precisely what she meant. Okay, now I'll go to Yalini.
Yes, it's just another language to communicate with the people. The only thing is, some people learn in this age, but some people learn from their childhood. So the people who learn when they are mature, they feel shy because since from the childhood they spoken their own languages. But when it comes to English, everyone speaks like in the major part it is being used, and they feel shy. just because they are new to that language, and that is why they feel hesitate or they feel shy to speak, and nothing that it is just another language.
Absolutely, absolutely. Great, Yalini. Whenever given an opportunity, you elaborate, you keep talking. That's a good thing. I want.
Actually, I had an incident. My family is from Karnataka. My mother tongue is Kannada, but we are settled in Tamil Nadu. I don't know how to speak in Kannada. When I came to speak about Kannada, I feel shy. Till now, I feel shy to speak in Kannada. Rather than that, I can speak in English with anyone else. But I won't start to speak in Kannada because I feel shy. So that's the part.
You were born in Tamil Nadu or you were born in Karnataka?
I was born and brought up in Tamil Nadu, but my parents are born in Karnataka.
Correct. There are a lot of families like that who have come from Andhra, who have come from Karnataka, Kerala as well. A lot of people who have come in, settled in Tamil Nadu, Kerala and all. Okay, good. So, great. So, given an opportunity, she can keep talking. You use a lot of good words as well. Hesitant, which came into your sentence. I noticed now, right? All are these great sentences which will take you journey up. Brilliant in terms of the learning part. Okay, so Suprita, if she's there. Suprita? Okay, great, brilliantly. As you said, all of you express your opinion. So that is precisely what it is here. Let me tell you what is the logic behind this slide. The logic is saying that let's not give too much of importance to English. It's just a language, right? So we have some great languages in our country itself, right? There are the world oldest language, some of the oldest languages originated from India, right? From this, other languages come. So we have some great heritage, great languages, which is there in India, right? So this is just a language, but what happened is that it's because of Britishers. They wanted to conquer the world. They went everywhere. They left their legacy. They left the language, like in our country as well, for 300 odd years. They were here. So this has become a kind of an official language for us. Now, because they were there in all part of the globe, most of the globe. Now look at America, which is one economically big strength, right? So people speak English. English is an official language. Yes, Italian and French as well, but mostly it's English. Then look at Canada. Canada again follows everything what's there in US. Then UK, then Australia, New Zealand. Countries like Singapore, right? Countries like Africa and other places. So this has become kind of a common language. Even other places where this language is not spoken, you will see signboards, you will see people speaking in that language. So this is whether you want it or not want it, this has become kind of a global language now. So that is one. So can we give this a crown on English's head, saying that English is something of a different allied thing, it's in a different class? No, it's not required. A lot of people, they think, oh, you're speaking in English, oh wow, yeah, this is no, what is this? It's just a language. Treat it as a language. The moment you start treating it as a language, then you will ensure that some kind of a big thing will get off your head. Oh, I speak in the language, it's a big effort. No. So first, that mindset has to change. It's just in another language, and this is a language which is as same as Hindi or Tamil or Kannada and any other language, or Malayalam for that matter, right? So this is just a language. So let's treat this as a language. When you do that way, no, then it becomes you put your feet on the ground as far as English is concerned, right? So that is something which we need to keep in our mind. And I've seen a lot of people, oh, English, oh, it becomes too heavy. They give so much of weightage to that. So that is not a part of it. So that's precisely what's been covered here. Right. So let's take one more slide. We will take it as an assignment for the next class. We have another 10 minutes. We can do something else. Right. So who can, Yalini, can you see the screen? Okay, Yalini read this. Yeah, Yalini, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
What's there?
It is like on the one picture it is comfort zone and success, and the other picture it is like spectacles.
Absolutely.
It is like
Absolutely.
vision.
Absolutely, vision. And on top of it, it is like English zone.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to all capture this, capture in your mind, what is this about, what's being said here in this particular slide, right? So what we would do is that we will begin this with an discussion in our next class, right? So what I would do is that this would be enough for today. So what we could do is that we will open as in discussion in the next class. So as Yalini said, that this is something like English zone. One is with a vision, another is like comfort zone. Somebody is breaking the comfort zone. Only if you break, you get in here. So I've given a kind of a clue. So this is precisely what it is. Okay, great. So, okay, there is an event tomorrow. Are you going to participate, all of you? Super Shanivar? Have you ever participated in that, Super Shanivar and all? No, never. Okay. But there's an email which has come from the HR, I believe. You all have received that email? Okay. I'm actually doing an event in that. I have not done anything, so I'm doing it. So if you are free, just log in tomorrow around 5 o'clock. Let's see what is going to happen. Okay. So anything you want to ask me at this point of time, please, let's have a kind of a discussion for some time. Okay, what are the words which we have for tomorrow? We have 3 words, I believe. Somebody can read that for me. Can you do that, Sharanya? What are the 3 words which we have for tomorrow?
Yes, sir. Vicinity, paramount, and bottleneck.
Okay, vicinity, paramount, and bottleneck. Okay, I'm sure there is no doubt in these words. Okay, great. So, what else we could probably do? So, let's, because I don't want to run too much ahead. I want to be in the same level, right, for the next class with the other class as well, right? So I don't want to run too ahead. Thing. Okay, so great. So what do you do, Nikita, when you're free? What do you do? You watch TV or you watch something else?
No, sir, I don't watch TV. I
You don't?
draw or paint.
Okay, you draw or paint. So one day you can show some painting of yours, and then we can
Yeah.
talk.
Sure, sir.
Okay. How about Kanchana? Kanchana, what are your hobbies? What do you do?
I'm busy, sir, in work. And
Oh.
I have to look after my child now, baby.
Okay, how old is she?
She is 3.5.
Okay, fine. So when you're here, okay, fine. So what time the shift gets over actually? What time you start? What time you get over? You know, long kind of a shift. What time it gets over?
Sorry, sir?
What time you start? What time it gets over?
I get at 6:30 and sleep around 11:30.
Okay. So is this pandemic good for you, or how? Before pandemic, you all used to go to office?
No, before
Before
I'm not. No, yeah.
before this corona?
I joined Desi Crew last 2 months.
Okay, 2 months only. What were you doing before this? Which job?
Nothing, at home only.
Okay, this is the first time you're working, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before marriage, I used to work in Udupi.
Uh-huh.
Now I am working after 4 years.
Okay. Since your baby is grown now,
Yeah.
then you will be able to. Okay. Fine. You're enjoying what you're doing now?
Yes.
Okay. Great. Fabulous. And how about Saranya? Work from home is good or go to work at office is good? What do you feel?
No, work from home is good. So.
Okay, I believe thing will be like this because there are a lot of companies, they have seen the benefit out of this. So, and also it's also convenient for everybody because some in India we commute a lot, we travel a lot, and when we are commuting, we are wasting a lot of time. So yes, so work from home is good. Yes. So you're working from Kerala now, is it?
No, sir, no. In Karnataka itself. We are settled here.
Oh, you settled in Karnataka.
Yes.
Okay. Which part in Karnataka? Where?
Mangalore.
Okay, you are in Mangalore. Okay. So you also recently joined the company?
No, sir. From 3 years I'm working there.
What is the process? Not from 3 years, for past 3 years.
Past 3 years. Okay.
Okay, past 3 years, not from 3 years. Okay, great. Yes. So what is the work you do?
NPTL process.
MPTL.
And
Okay, what is? What happens in that?
we convert speech to text.
Oh, okay. You convert speech to text. Okay, text. So what language?
English.
So you do that?
Yeah.
Wow. Very nice. So you take help from the internet and all those things or something, or what do you do?
Yeah, sometimes we are mostly we do on science like physics and all. I am from a commerce background, so some words I will search in Google. Other than that, I can understand and we can type it.
So you've been doing this for past 3 years now. This same job.
Yes.
Okay, brilliant. So you must have become kind of an expert in that, and great. How about Yalini? What's good for you? Work from home or work from office?
Work from office.
Work from office. Why is that?
Because we can't move here. If I miss the customer's call or if I miss the meeting, they'll be like questioning me keep on questioning. So I can't answer them. I just moved like that. But in office, I can go around. If I be tired or if I need some rest, I can go around.
Okay.
So for all the 8 hours, I need to sit before the system.
Okay. So what is the task? What is the work you do, Yalini? You are into business, is it? Business.
It is based on the network domain. We provide wireless internet connection.
Okay.
So for that, the technical requirements and the verification with the customers we do.
Wireless internet connection, meaning like how?
Like
antenna or something like that, or what?
sometimes it will be antenna, sometimes it will be tower, installing the tower. Like we give the connection as Ethernet or MPLS connection.
Okay, fine. Hey, we would love to hear from you, and it will be also see what we are doing is kind of a language practice as well. Okay, so I won't take any more of your time now because it's 9:30. Remind me because we would like to hear about this technology, right? So this is also kind of an exercise. Discussing some topics is also kind of an exercise, which will make the class lighter as well, right?
Yeah.
So it's brilliant to have all of you here. Suprita is very regular. I don't know, Suprita, are you there?
Yes, sir.
What happened? You went switched off everything. You're awake only now?
Net issue, sir.
Okay, net issue. There are a lot of it can happen. So that is there. Okay, hopefully you have noted all the words and all, right? So we will see you again the next class is on Monday, right? So tomorrow we will have assignment. Not tomorrow. We will have after a week. Okay, Hafifa, are you with us?
Yes, sir.
Brilliant. So great, Hafifa. Nice to have you. I'm sure you have noted everything. And
Yeah.
brilliant. Hafsa, are you there? Okay, great. So it was fabulous to have all of you here again. And I wish you all a great Saturday and a happy weekend as well. And I'm sure we will all see you again on Monday, right? Around same time. Until then, see you. Bye-bye. And we will see you again on Monday evening. Bye for now.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye, Kanchan. Thank you, Yalini. Thank you, Sharanya.